Hello, this is a teaching game review against Carl, and let's just start to have a review from now. When we make this joseki, I just used some pincer. Now, of course, this is not really common, but I have to use some complicated situation method. So when you repincer here, I just keep getting here. I wanted to make really complicated fighting. Yeah, that's quite necessary in the handicap game. So now when I just jump here, I think this was quite good. I can really feel your local fighting skill was very good. When you play here, I don't have a time to defense here because if like just cut, I can't really cover. This is very poor for white. So even I can't really capture this one stone. It's really impossible. So I have to think about to defense here, but if like just attach and here, now white will be broken. Black can just have a powerful fighting. So I wanted to cover both of the side. That's why I just used some special method. So at this moment, now black just can play tiger's mouth. Sorry. Yeah, this is the first topic that I want to tell you. Now the black this one group is fighting with white two groups. So this time both of white groups are quite weak. So now black can just separate here, or just this one Kusumi. Both of us are both are okay. And then for example, if white just support this group, then black's the next move should be somewhere pincer. Then if white wanna save, then black can get a lot of potential. Then of course when black is playing this variation, then black has to prepare for this. When white cut here, black has to return here. Black need to think about this. Yeah. Then even though white saves here, then I don't know. Black can even the minimum like this. I'm not sure white whether there is a better variation. But however, for example, another way here, and black is afraid of push and cut because right now the push and cut didn't work. Yeah, because there is cutting. If you were afraid of this, then even though black just answers here right now, then this is better than actual game. After this, and black just respawn here, the white is much weaker. What I want to say simply is if you just cut here, this is made white group stronger. Yeah, you can see that after this when you just wanted to beat my vital point, and then this was the actual game. But now black one stone is not here, then even I can just jump. Somehow this position is not better than just sorry, I can just compare simply. When you stretch, white can answer, and this one and here. Still, when you approach here, white is not really perfectly strong. So my first point is we don't give supporting exchange to the weaker group. You have to prepare how you can pincer here. Yeah, or here. Now, of course, this area is first. That's why you can choose the B or C. Yeah. So that's my first point that I can, give you the tip. And yeah, here maybe same stretch was better. Yeah, but I think still black fighting was in better. So I will just keep play quickly. And I think your fighting method is really good. After this, I couldn't really fight well, even though I just play here. If you stretch, the white is very rush. So I just decided to support my center and just give up this one stone. And then after this, still, it doesn't mean I can play like this. Now black is so much efficient, I can't throw away like that. So I wanted to think how I can help this one stone. After this, I just ask this one time and then double hane. Now I'm trying to make some good position, but I can think about the two answers. One is just connecting like actual game. Another one is trade here because now you have to prepare when I play here. This exchange is making me better shape when I play here, and you can even jump. But still, this shape is also great. Now you don't have to be worried for this group. Black has many insurance both sides. So now you can get the right hand side territory naturally. But oh, I don't think actual game was wrong. After this, I really felt that impressive for this move, because if Black's performance is a bit wrong like this, then I can make the good shape to go out to center. This is totally different. But actual game is like when you play here, I shouldn't try to play like that. This is very horrible. My position, even though I can save, is not good. That's why my two space jump was really bad to move. Yeah. This time black doesn't really have to play capture here. Now the white can stay at the side. So I can say two space jump was the really best to move in this local area. And then when I stretch here, you have to think about the local area more. Just this is not gonna be just end game. This is pressing my group. If this move can make me to spend one move like this, and this is quite poor because I'm spending one move into my territory. That's the main point why this is making you happy. Because if you press here and then even though, I don't know, maybe here, like this, or if you want to press more than like that, then you can get some bad exchange like this and I can save. But it will be very poor. You can get territory naturally. After this, you don't have to even spend one move here. Just you have to find another good place for each other. This is pressing my base again. Yeah, so now I think just at this moment, when you are fighting in the local area, you just stop. And then this push was good for me. Even though you go here later, still there is gonna be Aji. I can use like this, and then when you cut, I have a right to capture. So it's much better than just now. I didn't have to get any pressing from you. And even you just Tenoki one more time, like this. That's why I got the chance to capture the 3 stones. So I've got a lot from this fighting. Yeah. So I can recommend you to complete a little bit more for the local area. That is my one of the advice for you. And then when you go to big place, it's the new fighting. Okay, I think this is quite great. After this, I have to take care. Still, I can't be the winner of this fighting, so I just went to the big place and I decided to sacrifice this 1 stone. So, if I play somewhere here, then anyway, when you pincer, white will be very, very poor. So I just gave up this 1 stone and then defense here. So at this moment, the black has to think about to fight from this 1 stone. Like all the time black has an invasion here, but we have to think about the value. If you invade here, then you can get many things here. But if white goes here, you have to give up this area. We have to count between what you are getting and what you are losing. So I think this time, I don't mean this is a bad move. Just like it depends on situation. Then you have to think how much you are getting, how much you are losing. So one of the common one is just, of course, you can just capture like with the Kusumi, and then if I just play here, you can accept. This is, I think, the common one. And if you want to press my 2 stones, another one is like just, I think you can make it larger. And this is even protecting this attachment. I don't think I can play here. You can just cover, and this fighting is not available for me. So when I play Kusumi, then I think even this is efficient, and this is another method. And if you want to be more active, actual game is of course great. After this move, then I am keep thinking about this move, whether I can do that or not. But if I can't really fight, because now if you, I don't know, even push, I think maybe I have to give up many things. Just like the trading is like all the trading method will be not good for me because black's position is really amazing. So I have to just really wait for the chance if I can have a good trading. So I don't think that was a good for me. So I was waiting for the chance, and then I think just if you step back here, I don't think it was bad for black. Then of course this is great, and this is really 100% perfect move, and you can just accept. And then maybe I will think about the invasion like actual game later. I will think about those RG. I don't really have time to defense here because I'm quite busy. Maybe if this is a situation, I will still invade here. I will just try to cover when you invade again. Yeah, but anyway, there is RG. But actual game trading was like when I do that, then when you attach here, and then obviously I can capture this one stone. So I think if you exchange, of course it's great. But you know that I'm not talking about who better is right now, just that we can compare what you get, what you lose. Somehow white get a little bit more, so that is what I'm feeling. So after this exchange, and then you did this one. Yeah, I didn't want to give you the sacrifice like this. Yeah, and because that can make black shape very clean. Even this is gonna be sente. So I wanted to leave this weakness, and then that's the method how I can make the complicated situation in the handicap game. So I just played here. Then later the RG is like this is not really working right now. That's why black's best RG will be, I think, this one. This is your benefit in the future and later when you won. I don't think I can play like that. Yeah, now the black can just escape. So RG will be much horrible for me. So yeah, this is kind of a Tetsuji, but after you exchange two stones that are just captured, and even this is getting weaker. That's why I don't think this was a good exchange for black. And then okay, when you jump, still I at the first time I was thinking about this move, but still have to be, I need to have a more overplay. Then this is quite overplay actually. I think you just search on the computer. If you just push and cut, then this capturing race condition was different. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, but when you exchange this, now white liberty is more. Yeah, at this moment actually you don't have to do anything here in this area, and you can see that after you exchange, somehow white liberty is more than black. Two stone just left 3 liberties, but white has much more. So even though you are using some Tetsuji method, just like even though I just stretch, okay, for example, and then we just try to surround each other. So I don't think still black can be a winner of this capturing race. That's why you don't really have to challenge for this capturing race, and where you have to play was always you have to find out which is a weak area. So now I can say this white is not stable yet. So if you simply play here, then it's comfortable, and I have to try to save, and even I have to try to cover this RG. Yeah, so that I can recommend you is same as actual game. Actually here has been trouble, but just I didn't defense because I was so busy. So if you try to play this move, and then here, and then if you cut it right now, then white 2 is very rush. Yeah, and you might be worried whether I just go here, but you know okay, originally this is gonna be your sente, and then you can press here, but maybe you might be worried whether that's not sente, then you don't have to exchange right now. So at the first, and you can play nice move around here. If I really have to exchange here, then that's your getting part. And then for example I really try to save however my group. Actually, that's quite hard, but however, like that, we just trade. But you can feel that already you get much more. In this area, you didn't lose anything because you captured the 2 stones. And I don't really have time to capture these 2 stones. So if you try to beat here right now, then that was much difficult for me. Yeah. And because white was supposed to defend here before. And another method is like, even instead of C, you can try to hane here, hane and then push. Then now still I'm in trouble. Yeah, I can just go out one more time, but you can push one more time, and then if I just connect, you can play. This is also great, and you can get everything here. So still black was leading a lot, but the actual game here has some, I understand it can be the overfighting and it can be the misreading. So I think how to say, I think the basic performance is very good. Just about you can study about the detailed reading part, detailed reading, just like here and this one. Just like small detailed reading is quite important for your game. Yeah. So when you just try to make these areas, I have to take care of my center, and then yeah, you made all the center. The problem is that you didn't try, and then you just made me to connect, and then you just go here. So now my 3 stones are getting lighter. So I think your defensive was amazing. But when I push, and even this was really perfect, still I was behind, I was not leading, so I need to make something. I had to use some trick, so I don't have a time to defense. But your capturing was very amazing. But that center was not really strong, so that kind of exchange is making black center weaker. So I had to wait for the chance, and I think if you just exchange here quickly, maybe right now, I think right now is also okay, or before any time you can just exchange this. Then this life and death condition was much better, and then you can just try to play the center. But actual game was like when you couldn't get the timing for that, and even when you exchange it, the white is stronger. So when I invade here, I think best method is making the core around maybe here or here. You have to attach, and then when I just play here, yeah, something like this. Maybe core is the best method. But of course, the still black is in trouble if this is core, and still I have a chance to capture the 5 stones. Yeah. But of course, this is the last losing move in the actual game. When you play here, yeah, you couldn't catch up the timing. If I exchange here, I think you prepared this move, so it's not gonna be dead, and this is gonna be seki like this. But there was no timing. That's why after you play, when I go here, okay, you played here one more time, and then somehow I chased a lot. But of course, still I'm not sure whether I'm leading or not. But lastly, in this area, I've got, well, after you play this move, and then here the kusumi is one of the vital point, Tetsuji. That's why the black I can capture very clearly, and then even there is a 2 cutting point. So I think white is leading now. So the main point is, I think in the detailed local fighting area there is some misreading. Yeah, little bit. I can't say the misreading. You can have a training of the really detailed local fighting and capturing race. I think that can make you to be much strong player. Yeah. Mostly impressive was this 2 space jump. If you just continue to play here, I think it was really amazing. And in the beginning, when you have a cutting, so I can tell you when you can cut is if my group is really strong group, then you can use such method. And but actual game was like still I didn't have a base, but this cutting is making helping me to take the base. So that is logic part. Other part is all reading part. Yeah, but basically all your reading angle and the direction and many things was perfect and really good. Just the detailed reading. Yeah, that's my tip. Yeah. So if you have a training of the life and death and the capturing race and the Tetsuji, those things can make you to be much strong player. Yeah. Okay, we can do review until now. Then thank you very much for watching for this video. Then see you guys next time. Bye bye.